satellite imagery has revealed the USS Gerald R. carrier strike group positioned in Caribbean waters near the U.S. Virgin Islands, intensifying concerns in Venezuela as Washington continues a major military buildup in the region. The carrier, accompanied by its FA-18E/F Super Hornet air wing, and the destroyers USS Winston S. Churchill, USS Mahan, and USS Bainbridge, entered U.S. Southern Command's area of responsibility on November 11th, after being redeployed from the Mediterranean. The Ford docked in St. Thomas on Monday for a port visit before resuming operations in the Caribbean. The carrier group had already been spotted south of Puerto Rico last week, where Jose Aponte de la Torre Airport in Ceiba has become a central hub for recent U.S. military activity. Analysts say the scale of the deployment is unprecedented since the 1962 Cuban Missile Crisis. Caracas has repeatedly accused the United States of preparing intervention, particularly over Venezuela's vast oil reserves. President Nicolás Maduro dismissed U.S. pressure during a rally Monday, saying Venezuela would accept neither a slave's peace nor the peace of colonies.
We want peace, but peace with sovereignty, peace with equality, peace with liberty. We don't want the slave square, nor do we want the peace of colonies. Colonies!
Never! Will we ever be slaves? Absolutely never. We want our freedom.
Maduro has reportedly sought full legal amnesty, lifting of sanctions, and protections for over 100 Venezuelan officials if he were to step down, demands President Donald Trump rejected, according to Reuters. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One earlier, Trump described Venezuela as not a very friendly country, claiming many Venezuelans entering the U.S. include criminals or gang members.
We consider Venezuela to be not a very friendly country. They sent millions of people, really, and probably a number in excess of that. And a lot of those people shouldn't be in our country, from jails, from gangs, from drug dealers, from all of the people that came into our country shouldn't have been in our country, causing a lot of problems.
Does your warning
and drugs.
Does your warning mean that an airstrike is imminent, or should we not read it that way?
Don't read anything into it.
The New York Times reported that you had a phone call with Maduro. Did you?
I don't want to comment on it. The answer is yes.
And can you tell us a little bit
No,
about
I can't do that.
Mr.
Would you
President,
say it went well?
I would say it went well or badly. It was a phone call. Well, number one, I don't know that happened. And Pete said he did not want them. He didn't even know what people were talking about. So we'll look into it. But no, I wouldn't have wanted that. Not a second strike. The first strike was very lethal. It was mine, and if there were two people around. But Pete said that didn't happen.
Does that make you?
I have great confidence.
You saying no second strike?
I don't know. I'm going to find out about it. But Pete said he did not order the death of those two men.
do you have any concerns about how those boat strikes have been carried out at all?
Very little, because you can see the boats, you can see the drugs in the boats, and each boat is responsible for killing 25,000 Americans. So and they're doing an amazing job.
He has yet to announce any new actions, but last week Trump declared that airspace above and close to Venezuela would be closed in its entirety, further raising speculation about possible military operations. Meanwhile, congressional hearings are expected to review a series of controversial U.S. strikes on vessels allegedly transporting drugs from Venezuela. Reports that some attacks included follow-up strikes on survivors have sparked legal and humanitarian concerns among lawmakers and rights groups.
Did Admiral Bradley order that second strike because there were still survivors after the initial strike?
Again.
Secretary Hegseth had denied that second strike, the reported second strike on an alleged drug boat on September 2nd.
Admiral Elvin Holsey, commander of U.S. Southern Command, has emphasized that the Ford strike group demonstrates Washington's resolve to protect the security of the Western Hemisphere. Is Washington preparing for something bigger? With a carrier strike group now anchored in the Caribbean, an expanding network of U.S. military activity, and escalating rhetoric between Washington and Caracas, analysts say the situation is entering uncertain territory. Whether the U.S. is preparing for targeted operations, coercive pressure, or something more forceful remains unclear. But the satellite imagery makes one thing undeniable. The U.S. military is now positioned closer to Venezuela than at any point in the last 6 decades.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.